The dive deep answer that sounds great, but fails the bar raiser. Most candidates describe the data they looked at, and that is exactly why the bar raiser marks them below bar before they finish the sentence. The question is, tell me about a time you went deep into data or technical detail to solve a problem. This test dive deep, which at Amazon means leaders operate at all levels, stay connected to the details, and are skeptical when metrics and anecdotes diverge. What the bar raiser is actually listening for is whether you went deeper than your team expected you to, not just deeper than felt comfortable for you personally. Here is how most candidates answer this dive deep question: structured, technical, and completely forgettable to a bar raiser.
We had a service that was showing elevated latency in our dashboards. I pulled the CloudWatch metrics and dug into the logs to identify where the slowdown was happening. After reviewing the data, I traced the issue to a database query that was running a full table scan. I worked with the team, we added an index, and latency dropped back to normal. The whole investigation took about 2 days, and the fix was deployed the following week.
Describes process steps, not a non-obvious insight discovered. No signal that depth exceeded team expectation or prior investigation. Outcome is routine. No mechanism or lasting change demonstrated. Here is what I am writing in the debrief right now. Item 1. Candidate described a standard debugging workflow, not a deep independent investigation. Item 2. No evidence the team had already looked at this and missed it. Item 3. Insight, full table scan, is the first thing any engineer would check. Item 4. No mechanism established, no signal this prevented future recurrence at scale. Verdict: does not demonstrate dive deep. Same question, same technical domain. Listen to where this candidate's investigation actually starts.
Our payment service showed a P99 latency spike every Tuesday at 11 a.m. My team had already investigated twice and closed it as a traffic anomaly. I was not convinced. I pulled 6 weeks of raw request logs, not the aggregated CloudWatch metrics everyone had been using, and correlated them with our DynamoDB consumed capacity data hour by hour. I found that a weekly batch job from a separate team was saturating our shared partition key. No one had made that cross-team connection. I brought the data to both teams. We repartitioned the key and isolated the batch workload, and P99 dropped from 800 meters to 60 yards permanently. I also documented the investigation pattern as a runbook, so on-call engineers could detect cross-team contention automatically going forward.
Went deeper than the team had already gone, twice. Non-obvious insight. Cross-team partition contention missed by everyone. Specific metric before and after. P99, 800 meters to 60 meters. Mechanism created. Runbook prevents recurrence. Extends impact beyond the fix. Notice what changed. The depth started where the team's investigation had already stopped. Item 1. Explicitly went deeper than teams' prior 2 investigations. Strong dive deep signal. Item 2. Used raw data, not aggregated metrics, shows genuine analytical independence. Item 3. Cross-team insight was non-obvious and had been missed by multiple engineers. Item 4. Created a reusable runbook, turned a one-time fix into a durable mechanism. Verdict: strong signal. Raises the bar. Before your loop, run your story through these 3 questions. Question 1. Had your team already looked at this and concluded it was fine? If not, you are describing expected work, not going deeper than anyone else. Question 2. Does your story name a specific insight no one else had connected? Without a non-obvious finding, you are listing tools you used, not demonstrating depth. Question 3. Did your investigation produce a mechanism, not just a one-time fix? Dive deep at Amazon means your findings raise standards, not just resolve a ticket. If you cannot answer yes to all 3, the bar raiser will not see dive deep. They will see a competent engineer doing their job. How do your real stories score? Get a personalized report scored against the interview rubric Amazon uses for your role. Find it at interview101.com.